Hi everyone, I'm back again with another thrift store haul, and you're going to see everything that's in the light box here. Plus I have some additional items that I couldn't fit in here. I have another bag or two of items. I have a receipt here from early April, so you can tell I'm still getting caught up on my hauls because this is the middle to late July and I'm still bringing you items that obviously there's Easter items and some spring floral items in here. So it looks like the receipt is showing 59 items and I spent a little bit over $65. So it cost averages out to about 90 cents or less than $1 per item. So I'll clear the light box out and we'll start going through this, and hopefully I can get some pictures up on eBay and get some stuff listed. All right, here we go. Okay, so these items, again, they're from early April. So a lot of these are spring items and Easter items. So this is something, it's probably a homemade hand beaded item. It's an angel and she has these smaller seed beads for the head and the body of the dress, and then these larger, I don't know, maybe crystals or larger plastic beads for the skirt of the dress. And I'm guessing that somebody just took an old picture frame and beaded this item on this velvet backer. And I picked this up in the store and put it down because it's not usually something that I buy, but I really did like the color and I liked the frame, and it was just kind of interesting, an interesting idea of a handmade item with maybe, you know, a picture frame that somebody had laying around the house, or maybe something that they found at their thrift store. So I did pay, this was $3, and I just thought it was cute, and I think I'll be able to probably resell this for about $15 to $18. And I will, at some point, I don't know how difficult it's going to be. Yeah, I'll try to take the back off of this and see, you know, if it's signed or anything. No. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe they just glued the item onto the velvet backer. But either way, this will be, it's good to know that this will come out because it's, the velvet has a little bit of black fuzz and dust on it, so it'll make it easier for me to be able to pull this out and just take a lint brush or a little bit of tape to it and just get some of those fuzzies off of there before I take pictures. And you know, it is a smaller size. The frame, here, I'll measure it. Yeah, the frame is about 4x3 frame, so it's small, but it's cute. I like it. All right, so I'll try to get that listed here sometime within the next week or two. And then these little guys, I think these were $1 each, and I'm thinking that these are a hobbyist piece. But there was a set of 3, and he's got the little pajamas with his rear end hanging out. Cute. Or she, he or she. But I think I passed these up, and then I came back by them again and I took a look at them because honestly I thought they would be chipped up, but I don't see any date or signature on them. But I took a closer look and I just thought the faces were painted very nicely. I like to cut the colors that were used. You know, you've got the bright orange, the light blue, baby blue, and then this teal, turquoise, green color. So I just thought it would be a nice addition for anybody's Easter display. And he's got the little back button-up pajamas too, so really cute, and the faces are really pretty. So I don't know, I'll probably sell this set of 3 for something like $15 to $18 again on this set of 3, and I'll sell them together as a set. And you know, something normally like this I may have kept for Easter, but I think I'm gonna try to be good and clear some items out. All right, I'm just looking where I can set these down. Okay. So this piece here, I think I picked this up because I thought it was ceramic, but now that I've got it home and I'm taking a closer look at it, it's plastic. But it's a squirrel holding a probably a little acorn. And I don't think it has any markings on the bottom or the tail, but it probably is a little bit older. The plastic, it's a hard plastic and it looks like it's yellowed, so I'll maybe do like a Google image search. But since this is not ceramic, because I was thinking it was like a ceramic vintage Japan piece, it's probably not worth a lot. So this may just go up on my little cabinet or windowsill of little tiny miniature creatures, and I don't know, maybe eventually I'll just lot them up and sell them. But most of the other ones are like little ceramic pieces, so he'll just probably go into my little collection. And I'm guessing I probably didn't pay more than $1 or $2 for this little guy. He's cute. Maybe he'll sit over here as a little mascot for a while. The mistake mascot. Okay, so this is a little trinket jewelry box, and this is Marjorie Bastain. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Marjolin Bastin, maybe that's what it is. Her items I know were sold in Hallmark, I think probably late 90s, early 2000s, and they were fairly pricey, and they did sell really well. And she did a lot of like bird and floral motif items. And I don't know, she may still be selling these items today. But this is just really cute. This looks a little vintage to me. I don't know, this looks like a 90s item. But inside it says, "It's your day to bloom." It has the signature on the bottom, and then these nice colorful pink and green and purple stripes on the side, and then the top of it, which I still need to clean. I think this is maybe poppy with a little bee in the middle of it. And then around the rim it says bold and bloom. Bold and bloom. And I did pay $2 for this little trinket box, but this is something that typically sells fairly quickly for me in my shop. And lately, these types of items have been selling for about $12 to $15. So just depending on how old this one is and maybe how collectible it is, it might sell for a little bit more, but probably right around that 12 to 15 mark. Okay, and then this, they had this, I think this is a little crystal squirrel. I couldn't tell. Maybe it's a cat because I can't tell if those are whiskers. Anyway, I saw this little guy and I was hoping that, does he have a chip? Yeah, I think he's got a chip there. Again, something I couldn't see in the store. Yeah, I think that's a chip. But I was hoping that he might be Swarovski crystal. But once I started Googling their website and searching for him and then trying to do image searches, I do not find this little guy on the Swarovski site. And I searched his little feet and body and do not see any comps for him. So I don't think he's Swarovski. I'll continue to take a look at him now that I've got him in the light box. He does have a little chip on the tail. And again, I can't tell if this is a squirrel or a kitten. So if you have ideas, it almost looks like the Mr. Monopoly guy because of his little mustache, but he's got little cat ears with a squirrel body. I don't know. Anyway, if you know what this is, it might just be, a little crystal item that Hobby Lobby sells or something that gets sold out of a shopping mall or something. Just let me know. But with the chip, I'll disclose that, but I'll still probably try to sell them maybe for about 12 to 15 on this little guy. I did find, it's been probably about a year now, I did find a little duck at my local thrift store that is almost exactly the same as this, and it is Swarovski. And those, I might have him listed on my eBay shop, but those usually sell in between like $30 to $70. So I was hoping that's what this was, but I don't think it is from the research that I've done. And again, I can't find any signatures on him. So, but he's cute. And I'll probably get him listed within the next week or two. And then this item, this still has some tape on it. And I don't know if I said the crystal squirrel cat, I probably paid like $3 or $4 for him. But this item, this is a spun glass item, and these you can find anywhere. I mean, I've seen them when we had a mall. I've seen them in our local mall, and people just sitting in like a kiosk and actively making these items while you're sitting there watching. And I do see now that this has some pieces that are broken here off of this little lacy piece off the bottom. But I don't care because I bought this for myself. And when the guy pulled it out, I just thought it was one piece, and then I saw he went to pick it up, and then the base started to slide off. And so then I understood that this was actually two pieces, and the base is really not that secure, so I understand why it's probably broken. And then this piece spins, the top carousel piece spins. But I love the colors. It's got turquoise, red, and yellow. This little top spinny piece is turquoise, and then the horses, you've got the red, the turquoise, and the yellow. And then the same thing with the base is mostly clear glass, and then the red, the green, and the yellow on the bottom. And I did pay $5 for this, and I know this says June 14th, but so maybe this was an item from an older an older thrift haul. Maybe I've got a couple of hauls mixed here, but I've just got bags that are stacked up, so it doesn't surprise me. Maybe I did buy this one in June. Anyway, I paid $5 for this, and I love it, and I'm going to keep it even with the breakage. I don't care. It's going to go in my little glass collection. I'm kind of gathering quite a few like little handmade glass pieces, and I haven't comped this, but I'm guessing if it was in good condition, it probably would have sold for about $30 if it was in decent condition. I don't know how common they are. And then this item, this is like a nappy dish, nappy tray. So, you know, you would put lemon or fruits or things on it for a tea, you know, and you would serve it to guests. But this one is $6. I did pay $6 for this, and I passed it up in the store. I did take a look at it because I loved the colors on it, and I thought it was just really, really pretty. It is hand painted and it is signed. I'm trying to read the signature. Clarence O'Neill, maybe? Clarence O'Neill. I don't know. I'll have to zoom in on that a little bit better. It looks a little dark in the light box to me through the camera, but this is like a light green color with some red berries, maybe like currant berries, and some green leaves. And then the handle is green, and then some of this background color is like a brown and gray, and I just thought it was done really well. So these normally don't sell very quickly. They're like a longer tail item. They sit and they don't actually bring me a lot of money, and I'm guessing that this one may not be very old. Just because of the look of it. It seems a little bit more modern. But I'll research the name and see if I can find anything out about it. And if anything, I just found the colors really pretty. And I do have kind of this lighter sagey green color in my dining room. So maybe I'll just use it in there as a display piece. But these normally sell for about $12 to $15 for me. And I did pass it up once and just intended to leave it, but came back to it, and I think I passed it because it was $6, and I know these don't sell well. But I came back and picked it up. I just really like the painting on it. So this is a lithophane fairy light, and I did pay $3.75 for this one. I found another one of these at this same thrift store probably a year or two ago, but it had a different design. It's a Christmas holiday design, and it's actually Limoges. It's signed Limoges on the bottom, but I think it's a more modern piece of Limoges. So this one is not signed on the bottom, so I'm guessing this is probably not Limoges. And this looks like it just has like some type of floral vine that comes down on it, and it's that matte bisque, and then when you put a light behind it, then I think the design is darker and the space piece is lighter, so it just offsets it and it really stands out, but it gives a nice soft glow. And but I'll do some research and see, maybe 18 to 20 for this one, since it's not signed Limoges, but you know, I'll get the tape off of it and check it out, make sure it's not chipped, and just light it up and see what it looks like. But it's really pretty. And the holiday one that I found, I kept for my personal collection, but this one, I'm definitely going to resell this one because I don't need two. And I'm hoping when I put the light in it that I don't just fall in love with it and want to keep it. But trying not to. I'm trying to get rid of some of this stuff. Okay, so have a stack of plates and cups here. So this little gal, she is pink. I can't tell. I think this is ceramic. She almost looks like pink milk glass to me. And I think that's what really attracted me to her. So she was another item that was, I think, in the cabinet, and it was, I did pay $3.75 for this, which is probably a little too much, but I just think she's adorable. I love the colors. She's like this light, milky, light pink color with this lilac purpley trim, and she's got a little bit of blue in her eyes, and then she's got this soft baby pink and blue floral necklace, and her tail is this little lilac purpley color. So my guess is this maybe was something like a left-in piece. It looks like there was maybe some sticker remnants, maybe. Or it could have been a hobbyist piece, but I think she was probably mass-produced at some point in time. But she's adorable. And she probably came with a set, like a male that was with her, or maybe she had some little babies with her. I don't know. So maybe like a set of 2 or 3. This was probably sold in. But I'll probably sell her for about 12 to 15, probably closer to the 12 range. But I did just pick up a pink milk glass dish probably about a year ago, maybe not even a year ago. And I might just kind of set her up next to that and see what she looks like. So I might keep her, but again, like I said, I'm trying to sell some of this stuff. So we'll see. If I do sell her, she'll probably sell for about 12. 10 to 12 is usually what my individual ceramic pieces sell for. So I usually can sell cups and saucers pretty well, pretty quickly, and for about $20 to $35. But the cups and saucers I've been picking up lately haven't been selling quickly, and I've been dropping prices, kind of messing around with the price, but nothing is selling. So I don't know if they've just kind of fallen out of favor. Maybe the cottagecore trend is slowing down a little bit. But this is just the saucer, and I do not normally pick up just saucers. But when I flip this one over, this is Shelly, which is a pretty good selling brand. And they're usually a higher priced cup and saucer. And the name on this is Heather. And I paid $3 for this one. And it just has a nice, pretty, bright landscape on it. Has some pink bushes or flowers in the front. And a bridge in the background and some mountains, and then some trees that are kind of maybe turning fall colors, green and golden brown colors. So I'll do some research on this pattern and just see if this, how much this sells for, but I paid $3, so maybe 10 to 12 just for the saucer if somebody wants a saucer, and that's the only reason I picked it up, was just to resell it, and in hopes that it's a good seller. This is a piece of fused glass. This kind of reminds me of Sid and Stricker, but I didn't see any names on it, and so this may just be like a cheaper knockoff piece of glass, but I'll research it. But it's really pretty floral, maybe like a, I don't know, lotus pattern possibly, but it has purple and pink flowers with some green leaves in it. Did pay $2 for it, and it's probably about 4 to 5 inches. Let's see here. Got my measuring tape. Oh, this is 6 inch. Okay. Yeah. So it's a 6 inch little plate. So I'll do some research, but without a signature, this might sell for about $15. And I'll just market it as like a trinket jewelry dish. And I don't see any chips or cracks on it, so it's in good condition. And I don't see any signatures. So I don't think it's anything super fancy, but I'm always surprised at stuff. And then this is another Shelley cup and saucer set. This is a matching set. And the name on this one looks like it says Charm. And it's kind of like a light gray with pink flowers. You know, it's pretty plain. I think most of the Shelley sets that I've seen that have sold for pretty good profit are much more highly decorated. They're usually decorated on the inside with really bright jewel tone colors like black and pink, you know, like a much more bold pattern than this. And then they usually have like really heavy gold on them. So this one, I will take a look at the pattern, but just depending on this set, maybe 30 for this one. And I did pay 6 for the set, is what the price is on that one. Okay. So let me move these out of the way safely. And okay. I have stuff just stacked up, like I said. So this is Hull, Hull, and I did pay $3.75 for this one. And I can't tell if this is a year, 56, 66, I'm not sure. I'll do some research on this, but just the color wave on this, with the pink and the turquoise, it does really remind me of like a 50s item. And I know this is a fairly popular pattern because I've seen this before. My guess is this is an ashtray. And there's some weird buildup on this. I'll try to clean this off, but it actually feels like it's part of the glaze. And I know that this style and pattern has sold fairly well in the past, like at a higher price, but I think in recent years it's really dropped in price. But I don't know, I'll try to sell this for like somewhere between 18 and 30. Again, I'll have to do some research and see what these are selling for now. Yeah, like this, all of this black, these little dots, looks like it's worked into the glaze because it's even on the bottom. So I don't feel any chips or cracks. It feels like it's in really good condition. And I like the look of it. But again, probably not a really popular item these days. Okay, I'm running out of room to set stuff down. I can tell that this was probably like, I probably found it was a combination of I found some really good items and distraction buying, because this was just a few months ago when I had a family member that was in the hospital and not doing too great. But this looks like a hobbyist piece. Let me look at the back here. Mackie, M-A-C-K-Y is on the back. I'm gonna say hobbyist piece until I do some research and see if this is something else. But it's a butterfly shaped dish. It's fairly large and heavy. And this has a crack in the glaze. I'm just seeing right here. Yeah, if I would have seen that in the store, I probably would have left it. But otherwise, I don't see any chips or dings on it. And I'm guessing this is probably from like the 60s or 70s, just because of, kind of reminds me of like that whole flower power era. And I would guess that this is it was probably meant to be like a food serving dish, because it has these little sections in here at the head, so maybe you put like little vegetables with dip in the middle or something, I don't know. Or you can use it as like a trinket dish, but I just thought it would be really pretty for spring and Easter display. And I did pay $3, and I would have maybe expected like $28 to $30 on this, but with the crack in the glaze, maybe a little bit less, maybe 20 to 25 on this, but still really cute, really good colors. Okay. And I have this little gal here. I don't normally pick up teddy bears or plush at the store, but I do look at them, and they had her sitting up on a shelf in the toy section, and the toy section in this thrift store just gets ripped up, and I just really liked her colors. So she's a soft baby pink with like this light creamy color, and then she has a pink headband with some little ribbon bows, roses in her hair, and then she has these little creamy plastic heart buttons, and then her little padded paws, and for the hands too. She is, oh geez, what do you call this? Where you can move it, poseable. the arms and the legs do move, so you can, you know, stand her up, or you can put her in a sitting position. She is a void spare. And this one is Guinevere. And let's see, let me see if I can see the date on this. 1990 to 96. Yeah, the archive collection. So I'll blow the back of that tag up and see if I can read that. The Boyd's Collection Limited, Gettysburg, PA. Yeah, 1990 to 96, all new materials. Yeah, so she's probably, you know, still vintage, but probably from the 90s. I was thinking 80s when I first saw her. But she does have her original tush tag and hang tag, and I think I did comp her out earlier, and I think some of the comps I saw were typically around $30 to $40 for her, but she's a pretty good size, and I love that she's posable, articulated, I think that's the word, where you can move the arms and the legs, and I think she would be adorable for Valentine's Day, especially with the color and these little pink buttons. I might have to put her up with a milk glass and just see what she looks like. But this one I probably won't keep. She's adorable. She might be one of those catch and release items where I kind of keep her until like Valentine's Day. Just enjoy her and then put her on in like January time frame. She could even be really cute for December if somebody's doing like a pink tree Christmas theme. Victorian. All right. Oh, and the head moves too. Fun. Okay. All right. Now, I probably should have left this, but I just thought it was fantastic. This is, I don't know what you call these. It's like a beaded hat or cap, ladies' cap. And it was hanging off the end cap. So it was kind of like, just kind of sitting like this, hanging, and it was kind of crooked and just dangling there. And I think it was just the beading that first attracted me to it. But, you know, I kind of just passed it and kind of chuckled to myself. And I was like, that's really cool. You know, it's probably from maybe the 40s or 50s. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably like a wedding cap piece just because of the colors. And so this was $10. And I did probably pay way too much for this, but this says exclusively Dory. And then it has this light pink lace on the inside. But this is not my specialty. I do not sell hats, so I don't even know which way it probably sits. This is probably the front. I don't know. But it's pretty fantastic. And I don't see where it's missing any beads. I don't see where any of these are pulled loose or broken. So I'll do some research on this. So this is going to be like a nice little pay to learn situation for me, where I'm going to pay to learn about vintage hats or caps. I don't even know what you call it. So if anybody knows anything about this type of item, let me know. But I'm guessing this was probably from somebody's wedding dress set outfit. Just because now that I'm looking at the colors, I was thinking it was pink, but it's actually like a cream. And this is probably colored or oxidized over time. This is probably a much like whiter or more creamy color. And then it has all these little silver rhinestone pieces with these little cream colored faux pearls, beads on them. Probably all hand done. And even the lace on the inside is really pretty. So I don't know, maybe 30 for this. But I'll do some research and see what these sell for. And it's probably going to be another long tail item, and it probably doesn't sell very quickly unless I can find like a vintage collector that's interested in it. Okay. I think I'm getting down to the last couple items. Okay. So this piece is, we have a local potting guild, art guild in town here, and sometimes you can really find some decent pottery pieces. And I am guessing that that is where this came from. I think this says 2013 Saral, S-A-R-A-L. Oh, geez. D-A-Z-A-L. Dazal. I don't know. I'll have to, Surat Dazal, Dakar. I don't know. I'll research this and see if I can figure this out, but it's really neat. The colors are really pretty. It has like this rusty into this darker brown color, and this is kind of like a matte finish, and then it goes into this lighter taupey brown color with some green drips in there, and this is like a glazed finish, and then, you know, turns into that matte. And then the inside is green, that green sage color. And again, the same thing, like the green is glossy, but then all these lighter pieces are matte. And then like the little dots and drips on the inside are all matte. And then this rusty brown color is kind of like that semi-glazed feeling. So it's just really pretty. I love the color on it. There's no chips or cracks on this that I can see, and I did pay $8 for this, and this is probably one of the prettier pieces that I've seen in the thrift store. We get quite a bit of pottery in our thrift store because of that art guild, but I'll take a look at the name and see if I can Google it and do some research, but maybe 30 to 45 for this piece. I'm not sure. It's a pretty, I would say it's a medium-sized piece. You know, it could be like a center decor piece. It's almost 6.5, 6 3/4 across. You know, or it could be like a serving dish, like you could put little berries in it or something, or candies. It could be like a little candy dish. Probably good fall colors just because of the green and the brown and the rust color. But it's just really pretty. So I will try to get that one listed again within the next couple weeks here. Running out of space. Okay. So this next item, this is a Fitz and Floyd box, and this is the Old World Santa lidded box. I did pay $5 for this. Lidded box large, and then like some item number Korea. So I would say this is definitely probably more of a vintage item. 70s to 80s, maybe into the 90s. Not sure. But it still is in the original box. It is a Christmas item. So I'm guessing that the owner probably only took it out at, at Christmas time. And these do chip very easily, so I'm thinking that's probably why this one is in decent shape. I opened it in the store and I didn't see any chips on it, so I immediately popped it into my cart. But it is a lidded box, ceramic box, Christmas. It has like the green holly sprig with gold berries, which is a little bit strange. But they probably couldn't do red because the bow is like a red rope color with gold tone trim. And then the box is like this off-white creamy color. And then there's the Fitz and Floyd, the paper sticker as well as the stamp on the bottom. And the paper sticker does say Korea. And there's some wear on the bottom. You can see where it's kind of been slid around. So yeah, I would definitely say this is at least from the 90s, if not older. And I do not see any chips, cracks, or dings. So pretty good condition. I think the Fitz and Floyd market is slowed down a little bit. It's probably a little bit saturated because they are still making items, but I'm guessing that this might sell for maybe 20 to 30. But I do have the original box, so I'll see. I'll do some research and see. I'll comp it out, but it's in pretty good condition, and really happy with the fact that I still have the box. And it's actually a Fitz and Floyd item that is not damaged for once. I think every single piece that I pick up anymore these days, it's definitely chipped and cracked and messed up. So yeah, this will make it much nicer for shipping. Okay. All right, and I do truly think that I'm down to my last items, which it's a set. And I saw these. It was kind of in the back and just sitting on a shelf and with some other knickknacks and stuff. And I saw these and I grabbed them off the shelf and put them in my cart. And so they are these chalkware Miller these are dated 1970 Miller Studio ink. And this little one does have a repair. So his fin broke. And the bottom fin too. So he probably fell like off the wall. Yeah, and he's got a little bit of a paint chip right there, but I don't care. These are still in decent condition in my mind. So, but these typically sell fairly well. I mean, I've seen some of these pieces go up in the hundreds of dollars, but the green set with damage, maybe 30 to 40 if I'm lucky. But He's like a green angelfish. And then the mate, the other guy here. So I paid $1 each for these. But this one's in pretty decent condition. Does look like maybe more of a fresh chip or crack on the back of this one and onto the side. So this one does have a little bit of damage, but otherwise in really good condition. And it's kind of like this neon green, and the mouth is this peachy color with some darker metallic green on the fins. Just really, really cute set. But again, probably with the damage, these will probably go for about 30 to 40. And I hate shipping chalkware, but I'll do it, I'll sell these and ship these. So, all right, I think that's about it for this haul. I don't know if that was truly 65 items or if I'm still missing another bag of goodies, but that's what was on the receipt. I didn't go through and count everything. I'm guessing that probably wasn't 65 items, or 59 items for $65. So I'm guessing I probably have another bag around here that probably should be added to this haul. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and hope you enjoyed the haul. If you have any questions or have any information that you want to share on any of these items, please let me know. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.